Found it. I found it. There it is. That's the channel to belong to. That is that game. Alright. Oh, autosave, and that's my save. Okay. So, we're doing Tavern Talk again. It's Chill Sunday, so we're playing chill games. If you like to just hear me read off things, you're welcome to. But yeah, we're making drinks. We petting our best boy Andu. And we're meeting a bunch of new people. That'd be what we do. Welcome to my tavern. Oh, you're new. Oh, and you're really pretty too. Hey, and Keith. Yeah, Chrissy. Long time no see. So true. I've been pretty busy in this hatching season. A lot to do? Yeah. The birds seem to be in a slight uproar. Like something's amiss. I just can't figure out what. Animals often have a sixth sense, you know. They do indeed. Anyway, hand over a drink, will ya? Of course. What'll it be this time? Something for wits again? You know me well. Too well, I guess. That's the curse of being a regular. Eventually I'll have you all figured out. I hate to disappoint, but you're wrong today. Am I now? Yes. I'm quite confident in my capabilities of mind and wits. Of course. So what I'll need instead is something to protect me from weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation. That makes sense. I'll see what I can do. Hello, Andu. Yeah. Look at you. You're best boy. Alright, let's see here. What shall we be making today? They want a fortification, which is typically the frosted. Oh, I wonder what other drinks I'll be able to get eventually. Yeah, so frosted, we'll be doing this one. Jar recipe. For weather. Yes. That should be the one. Put a pine cone in there. And then just get to it with the fortitude. Oh. Oh, and everyone's just so slight. The charisma. There we go. The frosted lagoon with a pine cone inside. Liquid steel. Just a bit more digestible. This is exactly what I need for my trip. Where are you be heading anyways? Oh, to the island of Borders. I wanted to reconnect with some friends at an annual Borean art convention. Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? Not exactly a place known for its population. The convention is especially for creatures, like sylvan spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech and Magazine. That sounds exciting. It'll be a sight to behold for sure. But do you know what I'm most excited about? Nymphs? No. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, but definitely not the reason why I'm going to Paris. That'd be Fable's reason. You're so right. If you do happen to meet them, then read them for me. Sure. Now we know what I'd be excited about. How about you? the geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of year when the mornings are still a bit chilly and the sun tickles the sky on the horizon. That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things will be nice muses too. Bet. I'm bringing an extra set of paints this time so I don't run out again. I mean, Fable taught me how to mix some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that. Seems like you're well prepared anyway. Absolutely. How are the birds doing from being in the stress? Well, the cinnamon green cheeked conures are growing up to be such a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back into the wild once they're strong enough. With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention? Of course! As for the others, I obviously can't take them with me. But I asked Vale to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Speaking of which, I wanted to leave my keys under their doormats. Sorry for a short stay, but I gotta hurry or else I'll miss my boats. It's quite the walk to their treehouse. And you don't want to compensate me for that, do you? I wouldn't mind, but I also don't want you to be late for your convention. Well then, so long, Innkeep. See you soon. Okay. Very pretty. I liked her. Oh, right tonight. Hey, Fable's here. Hello, Fable. Good evening. Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day? I did. I visited Mr. Dragon and the other werewolves. Told them about Caroline's quest in the Wyvern Chimera. Oh, so you heard about that? She told me right before she left, in case she told me some things to pass on to Mr. Dragon that I can't repeat here. I think she's happy he's back. I think so too. Did you have tea with the werewolves? Of course! We had a grand time. I mentioned how much fun I had with the moon signs. So they taught me more about the stars and their hidden meanings. Which stars? Both sets. They specialize in Cassiopeia. You know, the night's constellations on astral or plane and all. But they have an astrologer who knows a lot about the reflections in the pools of the primordial sea. And she promised me to teach me about that too. And I can't wait about how the sea mirrors echoes. To learn about how the sea mirrors echoes and distorts constellations. That's how she pitched it. Exciting, right? Very. That's what I thought. Well, what is it, Vale? I may or may not have finished that little gift I was talking about yesterday. Or rather, Carolyn was talking about. You know, the little keepsake from my time with the werewolves. Yes, I recall. A reminder of my very first quest, a successful quest. I just didn't know if you... I like trinkets. Oh! What is it? It's a piece of embroidery of a constellation. The werewolves taught me how to do it, while the astrologer told stories and myths about the stars and their twin reflections. I imagined it to be a constellation from a faraway realm. I call it the Little Dipper. Okay, that's sweet. And it does look a little bit like a Little Dipper. I think it could also be a Big Dipper. Nah, we'll be Hill. He's using a lot of imagination. Who knows? Maybe there's a world out there with these exact configurations of stars in the sky. There might be. Maybe Little Dipper is a part of a larger constellation. A bear, for example. A bear? Oh, oops. Innkeep, I think you might be the one dreaming something up now. Most likely. Are you fond of stars surrounding us? I do like to watch them from time to time. Oh, really? Do you prefer the stars of the astral or the primordial sea? Ooh. Probably the astral, because I do like space and ocean, so space is more like the primordial will be like or more like ancient and like godly, but astral is just I don't know. I've always liked the sky. Really? That's surprising. Then again, you do help people change, just like Cassiopeia. You'll have to give me your birth data soon, so I can calculate your birth chart. If that's okay with you, of course. It is. I'll write it all down for you. That's great! Thank you. I think you made double jackdaw. Are you? I think you may be a double jackdaw, are you? We'll see. We will. Until then, care for a drink to wind down. Or something more zesty, perhaps? A drink, please. I think I figured out how to make my own zest. Happy to hear that, Fable. But drinks, not sure how to make those just yet. Especially for those with the right balance. I'll still have to make the rounds around the grove later. So they can make me something that will keep me awake and agile? Do you think you can tell me well enough to guess what I might need? I'm already on it. Thank you. One moment. Like, I'm pretty sure yeah. Should be the Swift Strike. That's something agile, that's dexterity. Okay, okay, yeah, so we probably want this one. Yep. Put the little crystal inside. And then dex all the way up. There we go. And just a little bit of fortitude. There we go. I almost sucked it up. Oh, okay. Here. Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need. I think you may also need a break. So maybe stay a while before heading back. That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here for a bit, if that's okay. Always. Enjoy your rest, Fable. Thank you. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Kyle, that's right, your name was Kyle. Kyle the vampire. Greetings, Zenkeep. Greetings, Kyle. Greetings, green creature. Greetings, Mr. Vampire. Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink? I don't remember what voice I was doing for them. I am, thank you. Then I shall leave you to your inspiring aftertaste. Innkeep, did you move your inn by any chance? It took me hours to find it. I don't think I did. Are you sure? I believe new alleyways may have formed themselves around your establishment, with winding paths and dark corners. Anything that could be hiding within them? Like a vampire? No, silly snack. I don't need to hide. Except during the games of hide and seek, I'm very good at those. Maybe the inn wanted to play around with you. Mayhaps, but it underestimated my skill. As a 3-time hide-and-seek world champion, I would never lose to such a youngling of an inn. It's not that young. Though it isn't even rotting yet, dear Innkeep. It still has many aeons ahead of it. I like the sound of that. As a celebration of a match well won, may I offer you a drink? Yes, I think that would be well deserved. Has the delicious blood of yours made it onto the moon yet? Not yet. Shame. Then I shall have some faux blood again, please. It doesn't have to make my bones feel more sturdy. Coming right up. Alright. We're feeding Ondu real quick. We haven't fed Ondu in a little bit. We're gonna make you nice and strong, Ondu. Lots of fortification. Here you go, Ondu. Drink up, best boy. There you go, there you go. Little pet. There we go. And then we'll get... They want a tech, which is the Southern Brawler. Our recipe. Let's see here. Yep, put a little hot pepper in there for you. A little bit of charisma. And a ton of attack. Southern Brawler. With a hidden spice. Some faux blood for your bones. Enjoy. Ah, this is perfect, Innkeep. The only thing that could make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled The Innkeeper's Bane. Keep dreaming, Count Dracula. Speaking of dreams, how is the retrieval of my cape coming along? Swimmingly. Well, actually, I think there's very little water involved. I wouldn't be so sure. My dear Evelyn's beautiful pond is filled to the tooth with spine guppies in her courtyard. It's her pride and joy. I would hope no one is swimming in that. But I have sent someone on your quest. I'm sure he'll return soon, and you and your cape will be reunited. Marvelous. Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rhea? Oh, she's taking the day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day, and she chose today. I was going to also take the day off and spend vacation with her. But when I wanted to follow her to the market, my sleeve caught fire, and my hands, and my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. The weeping amaryllis pollen is very bad this time of year. And the sun. The sun is also bad for vampires. It is? Yes. Right. Indeed, I need sunscreen. It's in the works. Did you get to see the market later? I did. It was beautiful and colorful and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. But I couldn't find Rhea anywhere, so I felt a little lonely. Luckily, I managed to make a new friend in no time, very tall and brooding, just how I like them. I inquired if I could try on his dark armor, swirling shadow, and onyx bone. He said if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. What a jokester. Dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone? Yes, a true connoisseur of fashion. He's just visiting, he said. Had some great creepy recommendations. Plum crepes with ash sprinkles? Yes, they tasted deliciously dead. I see. I hope you enjoyed your evening together. We did, though I feel like if he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps he wanted my cape? Many people want my cape. Perhaps. But I would never have agreed to that. It is my cape, after all. Maybe he wanted a Pasca recipe. Is it good? Very much so. Then I'd like it as well. Oh? Yes! You! Me. He asked me about you. Me? Yes. Said he's an old friend of yours. He's very curious about how your inn is doing. I sang of your praises, of course, so he asked me to deliver your greetings. And congratulations for the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the faux peace your precious innkeep has found in her house of denial. Oh. Okay. Less friends. Less of a friend. I don't know how I... Okay. Very poetic, if you ask me. Very. If only I could remember his name. Does my description of him ring any bells for you? No, I'm afraid not. Too bad. He must have been an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together. I heard many friendships are formed in such halls. Maybe. Do you want me to tell you more about your time at the market? Most certainly, I found the loveliest trinkets. Like a stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat, and a crescent elder moon necklace. I found a gorgeous sun charm as well. I bought it for Ria as a welcome back from vacation gift. That's very sweet. Your friend bought a delightful raven figurine with eyes of starlights. Please don't call him that. We should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them, even if their memory only lives only in my heart. Anyhow, he said it was a gift to himself to celebrate the drawings of a month of the astral moon. Oh, I love the Caspian so dearly. She's the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlights are reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year she's this close to us, and only for a short period of time. To me, she's a harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how we'll change this month. I hope to be more capable in sunscreens by the end of it. Maybe even less alone. What about you? I like the way I am, but I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients. The refusal to change is dangerous, innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it the most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we once were. That sounds like a threat. By no means. Maybe it's a promise of mourning, but maybe it's celebration also. Could it not? For example, my dear Ria hated the vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. True change can occur before the stars change, it seems. You're hard to dislike. I think she's the way too. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, how sweet of you. As sweet as my blood. I have a lot of it. Oh, look at him. He's blushing. Isn't that cute? Oh, this little fucking sassy face. Right. I would hope so. And it runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has always made me the happiest. There's nothing greater than friendship, don't you agree? And nothing more fragile. That makes it all the more precious. That reminds me, I forgot the crucial part of the message. Our dear friend stranger told me he would like to see you again. He said, what was it? Don't think too hard on it. Ah, of course, the letter. The letter? The polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you. What a sweet gesture. I shall pass it on to you forthwith. There's a flower on that. Thank you. Are you not going to open it? No, I don't think now's the right time for the letter. Not enough moonlight. But wouldn't it be romantic? Longingly dwelling in the memories of a friend. I really don't think it was a friend. It would go so well with the fireworks. What fireworks? I had no clue. He said he hopes you'll enjoy them. Oh no. Fireworks. Doesn't that sound lovely? I hope they aren't part of a private event. I think it would be difficult to do with fireworks. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't mean to interrupt, but what is it, little Fawn? Look outside. I think the fireworks have started. Oh, how beautiful! They're falling from the sky. That's not good. It's not beautiful. Well, I mean, I guess yeah, in a way they're beautiful. But oh no! Hello, little fireworks. Sparkle on. You're destroying everything. Those aren't fireworks. They're stars. Oh fuck. Act 2. Oh, I didn't think it'd get this serious. Okay. I'm glad the end wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly a whole day to finish all those little repairs. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. Sunny breeze. That way, whoever comes in and gets at least a small taste of normalcy. I think that sounds like a good plan. Can I click the letter? I do want to see what it says. Okay, well, I would like to... Oh, there's no way for me to actually look at it. Okay. And keep... Oh my god, you're pretty too. Jesus. Jade. Oh, that's such a lovely name. Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. No hard feelings. Oh, yeah, look, turtle! Remind me again who started that whole brawl? Ah, no clue, actually. Must have slipped my mind. Would a drink help you remember? If I wanted to chat about it, maybe. But you know how much remnants of the past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times, after all. Although, I brought you something. I brought you something I knew you'd find useful. Just in case you did remember who started that brawl. Oh, this should be interesting. Let me see. It's Thunder Sage. I found it on my on one of my jobs, but I didn't have a use for it. Just don't try to boil tea out of the leaves. It tastes dreadful. Numbs your tongue. You seem to be speaking from experience. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure if it was still open. Is it that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Don't take it personally. You still got some of your old spark? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Thank you. Now, I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll keep my mind sharp. You know what will come your way next. You never know what'll come your way next. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. She wants something for the mines. So the means we need not sparking heart, not sparking power. Sparking nebula? Yeah, sparking nebula, that's what we need. Oh, and we got something new. Ooh, that adds like double to that too. Just add just a little more. And just a little bit of charisma. There we go. Oh, look at you all sparkly. No actual sparks, but something sparkling. Now that's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten on in years so much after all. Well, some things never wither. Oh, I like her music. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to dates. Checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished the job in Saya Plains. A sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. I myself am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business. But sometimes, they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Something's gotta pay the bills after all. So I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get the stand between my teeth. Luckily, it's only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretend to be part of the local fauna and snap. Gone you are. Anyways, I also heard some unrest at the Zoford from one of the local merchants and decided to go up and take a look. Zoford Seaport? Yeah. Always considered it a rather calm area. It was. Still is. Sometimes at least. Initially, I thought unrest was related to the local thieves guild. So I went there to deal with some bandits and look at their most wanted list and cash out. There's no real challenge, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hush whispers in the marketplace, that is. Something about an archmage familiar that went missing or whatever. Perhaps it's a job for you. I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's gonna pay me, you know? Of course. I was way more interested in hearing about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So I came here. And naturally I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. Honestly, nothing good. I mixed feelings about what happened yesterday. So, I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news. especially after considering the state of your tavern. It's not that bad. Sure, whatever you say. I just bit my tongue. So, do you know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been occupied with cleaning up this mess. Tavern was just a tad affected by some recent events. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Oh! Shooting stars? It's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I'll have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. Let's see here. They're gonna want... I want to make this, but I can't yet. Alright, so you're gonna want the Frost Lagoon. What do you do anyway? Hold up. Oh. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me look at these herbs. Alright, let's see. Thunder Sage. Okay, Thunder Sage is invigorating, inspiring properties, and synthetically, okay, great. Inspiration grants you the ability of extraordinary to motivate. Sorry, I didn't tell you the truth. Oh, okay, so just make sure more. Okay, Frost Armor. Protection against anything. Invisibility. And fire resistance. Okay. Okay, so Frost Armor and Inspiration. Okay, that's what that is. I wonder, do I? Alright. Once belonged to allegedly the gifted dragon cells. Very impressive if true. There's a slight unrest in Zoford rumor. Has an Archmage is looking for a familiar. Okay. Banshee haunting. Riverbeds. Unusual amount of undead haunting the west. Undead snails. Oh. A stranger comes to town. Okay. I feel like there's more of that, but alright. Let's see. This is practically the same thing. Alright, let's see. So, and Frost Armor is never a bad thing to have. Prepare for anything, right? Oh. Please enjoy. Like dragon scales, sturdy, strong, flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much of a catastrophe it has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off, I could only imagine the scars it must have left in this rest of the country. I mean, if some star ray managed to affect not only the tavern, but also the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money's right, of course. No thank you. I'm closing up early today, and tomorrow to take care of things. Alright, Chief. The offer stands. What? You don't really believe it was just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars are flaming comets traveling in the firmament of Caspia. Sometimes they crash and die. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia helped me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is Alethea Anwar. I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cospia, bringer of change and lady of the gilded sea. I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, just bring justice to those who would bring doom. And I am very aware of when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Alethea. Now, trust me when I tell you, it was more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happens. What? No. I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually I reside in Arbiter. It's a temple of the far northeast dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her. I take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky is ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I am very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just say the astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice. But what would you know? It's a vast yet so full of beauty, and its an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's a theological term for it. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happens, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Starfall. Like a feeling of impending doom when all the hairs on your back of your neck stand up and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, Innkeep, I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It's a matter close to my heart figuring out what happens. After inquiring with those affected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping for some clues that at least help me start my investigation. Well, she could ask you around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I can certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best. Aid those in need. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why... What? Why are you nonchalant about all this? Things like this happen all the time. And people like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can get a living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you will be happy there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, Innkeeper. Yes, Alethea? I will help you fix your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about all this when I return. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in a time of crisis? Not sure if it calls it a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said and the literal stars fell from the little sky, then yeah, that's up. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. which means I'm more confident than in saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they just get paid without working. I don't say they aren't working. Then what are they doing in helping prices like this? They're talking in care of a grand scheme of things. They're taking care of in the grand. Oh my god.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, then a 10-kilometer run. 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, then a 10-kilometer run. Push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, then a 10-kilometer run.
Very well. I shall do some exercise. All right. But they're taking care of the grand scheme of things. I need it. There we go. All right. Ray asked you to. I am sure he did. But you wanted to do it too. I know it. Okay. That's it. Sure up. Ugh. Take off the shirt so I can get this going. Ugh. He saw 6.4K. Oh, 60. Yeah, I thought that was kind of low of a number for you. Alright, let's start with the push-ups because that's the hardest for me. Let's change first wall. Alright, so I have that. You're hoarding. Yeah, I know you're hoarding. What are you hoarding for? Like, what are you gonna do with all those points? Like, the day I select the have an in stream button, you'll just turn it on for like 100 for a million points. Okay, there you go. All right, push-ups. Oh, my legs already hurt. That's not good. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right. All right. Goodness me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. Alrighty. You know, more streamers to see with this. These things make up like 4,000 points. Not me though. 1,000. Only a 2-minute countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Ugh. My goodness, okay. I'm back. Take a deep breath. Hands up. Okay. Alright, there we go. Back to hoarding for you, I guess. Let's see where we're. Wishful thinking. Who the fuck are you? Heyo. You know whose voice I should do? I should try to do this for. Fuck. Why am I forgetting Blade's character's name? Why am I forgetting the name? He's a big guy. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Jojo. I should try to do Jojo for this. Heyo. Greetings, adventurer. Who? Me? I don't know, he just looks really dumb. You're the only one who entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? That's just your standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover any more, I suppose. I have a wide variety of greetings. If that makes you feel better. Hit me, Anki. Give us something from your repertoire of greetings. Hey, yo, bro. How hops? Greetings, traveler. You know, let's match his energy. Ayo, bro. Cringe fail. Didn't you greet me like that? It's different when I do it. Yeah, the whole demeanor revolves around cringe. Yeah, Wait, what? Who even are you? Jade. Eniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I'd prefer if no one stole anything. Drinks. Got it. Can I drink them? Can I have a drink then? If I can't have your name. Someone already took it, damn it. Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something to make me swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery. That wasn't... Never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. Alright, let's see here. What adds to the decks? Also makes you invisible so you can slip away. I'm gonna regret that. Oh, also I should probably... One... Okay, and then just ever so like this. Oh. I fucked up. That is not how you make this drink. I gave too many of that. There you go, Anju. First official fuck up of a drink. Alright, let's try this again. One here. Oops. Didn't pour enough. There we go. And then the rest of it goes here. There we go. So strike. No worms, but perhaps they'll suit your taste. Oh, wow. This is great. Amazing, even. Where do you learn this craft in the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that. I'm just joking. You aren't from around here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Cord. Is that the thing on your shoulders? Bingo. It's short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian. Native born, or by ancestry. Native, duh. Huh, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, to be honest. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it'd be different here on Gaia? Yeah. I mean, not really. But I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. Oh. That's Identity Frog. All goody goody with me, because I can be someone else tomorrow. In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changing that. Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Bet not. What happens in this tavern stays in this tavern. Then we're cool. Cool. So what brings you here, Anika? This and that. You know, Zenith seems like a cool town with a cool name. Got distracted by a giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come say hi. That would be mine. Cool. I don't do mount. I'm faster on foot. The way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through nasty narrow spaces and pickpocket. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so is that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern and keep? It still looks like a broken mirror. You bet it does. Looks like a star hit the center of it, and boom. Yep. Oh. But nothing we can do about it. Exactly. Someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Ha! Me neither. What if no one fixes it? So what? Then it says broken. David True won't tumble just because some stars fell up in the sky. I'm sure the egomaniac is already on their way to fix it. Eating dirty, get my hands dirty. Ditto. Isn't that a bit bleak? Why even bother? There's always someone who fixes everything. And if not, that ain't bothered anyone enough. That ain't bothered anyone enough. Which means it isn't a problem. Exactly. I know Jay is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer here either, are huh? Oh my god, I cannot talk. Ugh, no way. Their self-righteous and self-sacrificial hero complexes ain't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of a group I met last week in Arabia. They were nice, but too nice, you know? I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on the way of investigating the fallen stars? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen, didn't care. But I was nice to them too, you know? Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at the camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe, full on the robes and a magic type of guy. Kept on going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Leviathan? Huh? Why him? Don't know. Was he trying to warn us of his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia. Ah, right. Sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Fraud. Fitting. Checks out. So, Leviathan warned him as via his tea leaves about started something terrible. Oh, tattered wings, tainted the gilded sea in the dark shades of misery, leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How'd you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills? No, but I heard about that when I was in Zophor. Dr. Faye were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Wait, so it actually happened? Yeah. He also read tea leaves. Whoa, seems like the guy was real psychic. I guess. Divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaves, the wings, said the wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Babylon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell. Dalwell? So it really is true. What? Sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, driven void, metaphors for a starless sky. If the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But it fits with what I heard in Zopford. Happened just a few days ago. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. How else? No idea. I thought he was just babbling. Well, with everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been on something. Odd that the adventurers didn't stop it from happening. Maybe they were lacking in ego. Maybe. Or maybe they thought someone else could come along and fix everything. Okay, enough. I understand what you're getting at. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all of this, just bragging about it, thinking not stop them all. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless, and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade. Now just you and me, Innkeep. Indeed, Nico. Have you ever thought about what would happen if no one ever fixed anything? No, pal. Just didn't think about it. Life's easier that way. Why do you worry so much? You have your tavern. You can just mind your own business. This is my job. I listen to stories and gather rumors to... okay, I like that. To make quests, I get it. It sounds like blue on the back on some page turner. I wouldn't want the... Yeah, I keep checking about the fucking tiny violin. I wouldn't want my life to be a page turner. Well, then it's good we aren't all the same. Though I could technically be anyone, even you. Don't. Drakes. I'm kidding. Didn't mean to spit in your soup. You didn't. Cool. I'm off. See if I can snatch some coins off the streets. Good luck. Don't need any, Innkeep. Maybe I shouldn't give him invisibility. Oh. New quest. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay, a stranger comes... He likes... Okay, that's one thing. An unusual amount undead. Okay, we know about that. Riverbanks shouldn't hide the wrath. Nope, not that one. Psychic wizards. When stars fall in the cup. Apparently it's just fragment of calamity. Okay. The spectacle last night marks the Theosia. Not everyone agrees, but Cleric Cassiopeia claims something is seriously sinister. Crimson Grand Sword, Banshee, Unrest is a rumor, Archmage looking for familiar. Nope. Unusual Mountain Dead, Zenith and Shambles at the Star Rate. Okay. I mean, I have no proof that this was him, but I mean, he knew it was coming, so something's up with that. Okay. But Zenith and Shambles of the Star Rate, great left in the city, destruction, the spectacle, and sight. Okay. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, Daedalus, east stars. The beautiful yet disastrous star fell from Zenith, left from Zenith, Shambles. The city and surrounding farmlands are destroyed, but some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower wouldn't leave the entire night sky empty. So what happened? What exactly happened? Is the harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of calamity can be traced back to Dalwell and an island in south Passoa. Hope I did that right. Well, good night, Andu. Oh my. Alright. Oh. It's a rainy day. I didn't know weather can change here. Take a little drink. Let's see what we got. Hey, Rhea. Inkit. Rhea. You got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Make me a drink. Had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. Need some stamina first. What I need is a defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check and see if I serve that. Alright, let's see. Alright. You want to order a defense? Ooh. Okay, Spoken Heart adds defense. You add intelligence. Okay, I see. Alright, so. I mean, might as well add some frost armor, because why not? Alright, it takes care of that. And one itty bitty bit to charisma. Frosted Lagoon. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Miss Rothgrip. Miss... My bad, Miss Rothgrip. I just thought since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. Alright. It's Kyle here. I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a falling star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about... No, there he is. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend for me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes. Very much so. By the dragons! So she is not a dream nor a fragment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see a gift I bought for you? Yes. When I was in the market all by myself, missing you so terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I'll help you put them on. Okay, those are actually really cute. I like those. Wait. Are those suns? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. Oh. Do suns mean something to dwarves? Uh-oh. What do you think? I like them. They match my other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned You like the lever classbacks? I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point, maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dreams about stars falling down the other day. They crashed on a guy like rain of fire, and the beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. How dare you? Anyhow, Rhea, where'd your slime go? It was washed away by the falling stars. The rain of the falling stars. Oh. So like an empty night sky wasn't a dream? Nope. Guess Pia couldn't carry it all anymore, or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Incube? Does that mean I can drink another one without the vision of me falling in the firmaments again? I'm going to stop insulting my drinks! I make them special for you! How dare you, Kyle? You know what? You're lucky I like you, Kyle. You're lucky I like you. Worth a try. Then I'd like to try, perhaps something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. Is that just his usual drink? Yeah, it's just his usual drink. Nothing changed for him. Okay. Yeah, I should add some spice to it just because he's gonna need to be fireproof. One and two. There we go. Nope, he's already fortified. A little bit of charisma. My good buddy Kyle could always use that. Alright, Kyle, here you go. You better not talk crap about the drink, Kyle. We're gonna have problems if we do. You better like this drink. Here, my best attempts at supporting your star lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think the molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So what do you two think of the star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the rock well cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. Clean it all up. You got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Beruvia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? Yi. Oh, splendid! I haven't been to Beruvia in quite some time. I think I can. Oh, you stop it, Arm. Okay. I haven't been to Beruvia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials, better ones even. This isn't going to happen by sitting on the ground. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No. What? In what world do I look like a dragon eating? They are masters of disguise. How about you, Inky? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal your business away from you. They were crafting. Like friendship rations? No, for weapons. You're going to war? I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am. And I'm looking for the right material to smash into the next Ore Hearts competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of Ur for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back and show off your creation once you've won. I'd think about it. How are you feeling about the stars that have been relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes! Now that I know that it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I stared at sedating nothingness, I could see the astral Harish hopping across the sky. It was sparkling tail and the gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest in impending sunrise. With the light of a star blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. You still thought you were dreaming. I thought the stars had gone into hiding. We all do sometimes. I would love to see how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at the letter of yours, Innkeeper? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know, the world never ceases to amaze with natural wonders. I really should look at that. Oh, it's you. This is by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you, the Wonder Police? I am at the High Cleric of the Aperture and the Chosen Lady of the Endless Lights. And I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I am happy to see that you were able to collect the information for my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is little laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time. It's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sorts stopped happening, then this babbler wouldn't be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? Oh. What else would he be? I am indeed. This is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Mayo Castle? Uh-oh. What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal the most precious spell components. Well, good for him. I am not a very vengeful person, and I believe the redemptive power of second chances. And he did make an effort to not steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No. We went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Oh no. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. As they tend to be. Only if they're not eating responsibly. Who did you say this encounter again, Miss Elitia? A roguish wind echo. Ah, yes, a windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and the primordial blood is delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep. No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. I see. What about your blood, Mrs. Olivia? Are you out of your minds? Propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, the taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your rings. Thanks. Oh. So, what are your next steps in saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start investigations in Themis. Have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe if I rumble more closely, perhaps harbors hidden clues. Once I found out what's going on. Oh, posture check, okay. And hydrate.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Hydrate.
My fucking back!
Oh my goodness. Forgot it changed everything. Made them all sound alerts right. Just so I know some bit better. Alright, here we go. Take care of myself. I'll do so. I think you're the first person to ever redeem the stretch. Alright. Oh, wait, no, you're not. Other people done in the past. Okay. Alright. There we go. Oh, better. And setting up streak 2. Alright. Thank you, Link. Once I found out what's going on, I'll put a stop to it. The stars have fallen already, Lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. Then I'll make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get for you? Depends on the approach I decide to take on with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads. Analyze the situation, and find hidden clues to speak to the locals, those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even inspire bravery in others to take care of my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not be in the right condition to fight whomever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. They're always much more, that's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Something is similar with threaten, especially as something similar would threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you'll encounter, but the burning stars are the best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So it's either right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I am not certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. She always has the most wonderful solutions. And just this once, I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. I actually don't know which one to go with. Okay. Okay, we can go inspiration to have people with her, or should we solo and have defense? Okay, with inspiration, she might be able to get more help and have other people helping her too, so she wouldn't be alone. Or focus defense means she is by herself and she'd have a harder time investigating anyway. So I think I am going to go with the talking route, investigative route, so we can figure it out. Maybe she can get her own party together too. So we're gonna go with Sparking Nebula. I'll add that. A little bit of charisma. A little more of this. She has inspiration. Alright, I think this will do. This way, hopefully she'll use this to get like a party together. I don't know if people can die in this or not, which makes me a little nervous. I think perhaps a strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. And that is very true. This is a very excellent drink. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Perhaps we should all start... Perhaps we should start at the nearby Gaia Temple. I heard that it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your effort in helping the world, Innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars are they still intact? They crashed in the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say the falling stars make for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! They would certainly be rare. Need any help with the holy mission years? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Maybe get some insights on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology, though I feel like I could make an educated guess nevertheless. Sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too! Do you know about geology as well, or astronomy perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds so very exciting. I'm terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on my mission for curing my boredom. Well, I do like to help. That's very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I like this pairing, actually. I do. I like these two together. Alright. I need to stay close by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars have already fell, Kyle. Done deal. Well, what about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it comes to floods us with all its mirror stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Alethea. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeeper. I shall return with the conclusions, perhaps ever mended for permanence. I'm looking forward to hearing about your heroic deeds. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I'll be finding suitable material. Me too. Oh, there really are no stars. Oh! Who are you? Hello? Link, it's a warrior cat. Just for you. Yeah, there really are no stars in the sky, though, at this point, are there? Hello. I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss... Melina? But Melly is fine. It's your Melina. I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that would give me new fun ideas. Oh, it's a Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I got something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay, but I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, a golden feather. Oh, it's a new infusion. Oh, thank you very much. Now I can accept the drink. I don't know what voice to do. They never get like sounds like that. Very well. Let me see what I can do. Let's take a look at that golden feather. Oh, you're pretty. It adds more dex and charisma. I really forgot what they wanted. They want, oh yes, smarts. But they want some Thunder Sage to be sure. Come on. And 1 and 2. Perfect. And they got the Thunder Sage and everything. Oh, dude, you're such a good boy with your side. Look at you. Best boy. Some new, fun, and sweet ideas coming right up. Oh, look at you. This is perfect. I'm already feeling energy for my new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you. This is really nice tavern. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry about your hands. Okay. You're back. Are you okay, Zephyr? Oh, Zephyr. I almost didn't see you there. I suppose I'm stealthy as the knights. No, as the knights. I meant as the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. I hope you're okay. Desperately, one that will help me remember words. I've been quite quiet for so many hours that I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why we're communicating telepathically right now. We are. No. Who the are you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get your drink so you stop cursing at the child. Detective. Stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you for 1 trinket. Ah, one of those. Well, you do owe me one. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me that you made it all the way through the castle without stealing a single thing? Oh, what you get? What you get? What you get? Oh, it's a clock. It's quite a lovely clock. Here. You might like it. Oh. Well, my tavern tells me. Oh, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But it was wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? An oversized stamp? A frying pan? I mean, come on, it's a clock. It's a clock! You're not even remotely close. But I imagine making a huge wax seal with it. I bet that would be so cool. You need a very big puddle of wax, though. I think it's such a large amount of wax it wouldn't make it would make it impossible to open letters. Probably. It's a wall clock, adorned with hungry bats. One creature of the night telling time to another. A very accurate wall clock. It seems it's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull off another heist? This'll do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone who always keeps promises, I shall now prepare a drink for you. One moment. Let's see if I can have something that will make you... Let's see if I can find something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. Okay. Well, I think I know. So, as charisma. I've been wanting to make this on your breeze for a minute now. Alright. Ooh, that's right. Let's see what the feather gives me. Oh, the feather just haste. Ooh. Okay, feather gets haste though. Where are my drinks? There's... Ooh, actually there is one toward that. It does subtract a little bit from that, but so that's fine. Okay, and then just... Ooh, just enough. Ooh, my goodness. Politely, a drink. Did I simulate the right notes? Sure did. She considered becoming a musician. I'm happy where I am now, thanks. Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Melody. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Oh. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So it can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been many years since they died. How old? Just kidding, I can count. It's been 7 years. How old are you? So I was only... Oh, you're 10. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies. And the zombie got eaten by T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. Does. It does not. Classic adventurer's tale. Right? I basically speedran my origin story. I've got dead parents as my motivation and a detective career to make sure I can help other people. Because people didn't help you? Exactly. But it's okay. I made it. It made me into an adventurer I am today. And I like who I am. I want to make a character revolving around you next time I play D&D. I want to make you. Oh, that'll be great. Doesn't it make you sad? No. No. What's your origin story? Yes, Zephyr. What's your origin story? It's far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know. Okay, what's your name? Blaze. But you called you Zephyr. That's my middle name. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper's clock from. Fine, it was Marrow Castle. It was a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. Not so murderous then. She would have if she had caught me. So she didn't. No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to that invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid a cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me. Weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window. It had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the house. I heard Marrow Castle was scary. It's very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale of like 1 to parrots being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? In the middle, I suppose. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all, thanks to my remarkable respective gifts and your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief. Obviously. Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely. Forget it. I took the cape along with whatever gemstones I could find when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly I hid amongst the dressing gowns, holding on my breath to avoid making a sound. Thought I had made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was so pressed against the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating in the rhythm of my heartbeat. But she reached past me and picked out a hat and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming, but about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passageway that led below the ponds, through the earth, and to the summit of the Witch's Peak. Almost scared as the strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Who can say? Speaking of a sleight of hand, where did you find that clock? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of the hallway. It was stretched on forever. Then how did you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but my expertise was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between a realistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it was strange that it was only item without a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized. Labels everything. Why would she display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? It's labeled described it as blood from the very first vampire, Mike. Mike? Mike. Judging by its position, next to its priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It will look great in my tavern. Indeed. Oh, he's so proud of himself. It sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't. Thanks to the innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. Seems like the quest was completely successful. And completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Did you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean. It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death isn't inevitable. Such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes. It was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire, Millie, would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? Add to the day I've had? You've done not enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid with a certain cleric with their investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking in Zenith. They can't have gotten far. Yeah? What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating! We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go find them. For your cape and for my notes. Oh, Melly, I'm gonna love you. Oh, you're gonna be great. I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected. Wait for me. See you soon, innkeeper. Bye-bye, Melly. See you soon. Oh, that's great. I love the characters of this. I really do. Oh, lovely. Alright. Crossroads of 3. Third Astral Moon. Still in Act 2. Oh. You're back. Good morning. Good morning, Millie. Good morning, Blaze. What's different today? What have you both been up to today? Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such. I was not dilly-dallying. He was. It goes well with brooding. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and spiky? Can do. Okay, well that means if you want Sparky, then we'll go with that. That's a smart one. Alright. One more. And then, nope, not that. But yes, charismatic. There we go. Sparkling Nebula. A fresh brew of smart sparkles. Thank you! This is just the right amount of sparkle. Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get you? Nothing. Alright. So, has the cape found its way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seems that to awaken memories of old woe. He seemed pretty excited to me. He should be. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him. It's very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they would be. I expected them to be the size of the colossal saber-toothed tiger fangs. They were much tinier. A common misconception. Where did you find them? Oh, at the local Gaia Tower, or Gaia Temple. It got split in the middle by a fallen star. That sounds morbidly interesting. It was! I overheard some priests saying they're thinking about rebuilding a temple around it, because it looks so kind of cool. And people like distinct temples. They do? The vampire was traveling a really nice dwarf and a holy woman of Caspia. Real was nice? They were asking around to see if priests knew anything about Star Rain. Did they? No, I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while we were sneaking around and listening in, we overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out, Alethea, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually wobbling ooze in the skies. Scandalous. I know, right? But in the end, it was all okay. The others forgave him and he promised to try and become a real priest. Apparently he really loves humanity in the temple. They all hugged and everything, it was very sweet, and it was really happy we could see them from the shadows. We? Blaze, are you sitting there watching with? Oh, that's sweet. Me, the mysterious, quiet Blaze. He's my new associate. I'm no such thing. It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo. We are not a duo. Thank you. How did you find the right moment to give Kyle his cape between all those heightened emotions? We didn't. She got caught. I thought one of the pillars was big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't. It wasn't a pillar, it was a tall vase. I felt well hidden when Lydia suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning. She's cool and smart. Did you ask her about her investigation? I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Master Smith, Frostgrip, to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that the altar was built from a 1,000-year-old oak? I didn't. That's fascinating. It is. She also told me that I have to work on my stealth. That being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience. Better not tell her that. Better not. So, are you going to work on it? Yes! Blaze is going to show me the ropes. Is he now? Have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise. Uh-huh. It's a very dramatic way to look at things. But it's also very nice of you. So, would you say your investigation was a success? Kind of. You gotta see how clueless the other investigators are and return the cape to Mr. Vampire. But we didn't find out any thing new about the stars. And I didn't even get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea and I could have studied them. A dangerous, if very exciting dream. Mostly foolish one. You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kind? Do you have any favorites? What were the first ones you ever met? Did they try to eat you or be your friend? Of course I've encountered monsters before. They've been part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them. Oh, really? That's scary. Of course it is. So the first monster you ever saw were shadow monsters? No, they were much worse than that. What is it? Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily. Of course. Same as last time? Yes. Let's see if we can find something sweetly charismatic. Okay, let's see here. I'll probably do the Sunny Breeze. Is one of these things sweet? And nothing seems sweet, so there's no need to worry about it. It seems. All right, let's see. So I guess we won't add a thing to it this time. Just a hint of dex. And a ton of charisma. Oh. I see. So it's actually not possible to do that. I need those infusions. Alright, let's see. There we go, and then just one of these. There we go. A drink, just for you. Thanks. How is it? Fine. That means it's perfect. So, where was I? Ah, right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadow Bands and was eager to prove myself. It's said that the great riches are far in the depths of the Gravelmac, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Fiasoa. Hidden treasures troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there, to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the twilight chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with my mortal weapons, so I distracted them with some gems that I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I'll never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts. They sound kind of cute. They were not cute. If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some. Pray you never will. Nightmare's no shadow. No thanks. Oh, no more people? Oh, no. Oh, they just stayed here for a while. Oh, hey! Why am I... What are these achievements for, I wonder? Innkeep. Hand me a drink, will you? Going right up, Lynn. Any preferences? The usual. Something strong and powerful. Exactly. We know what that means. Southern Brawler it is. Yeah, we're gonna add some Frosty in there. Which is a hint of charisma. Southern Brawler. With some Frost Armor. Ta-da! A drink. You have messed up definition. Oh. Strength. Uh-oh. Lies Beholder. Yeah, you're. Oh, I fucked up. Say, and keep. You got room in your full of recipes for one more drink? Sure, you got one for me? You bet. That's what my baba used to drink back in the day. My adventure reminded me of it. Oh, I feel. Oh, damn it. I fucked the drink up. I fucked the drink up. Thank you, Len. So since you're here in my tavern unharmed and in somewhat good spirits, I'm guessing you survived your encounter with the Wyvern Chimera? I did. Obviously. I didn't expect. Okay, I didn't know she just licked her lips like that. Congratulations. You encountered a chimera? Sure did. Lived to tell the tale too. You or the chimera? Both. Cool. Are you Beast Slayer? I am. Though this time no beast was slain. I'm Carolyn. You? Melly, the greatest detective in the whole wide world. And this is my assistant. My assistant. Your assistant got a name? Malachite. He just fucking changes it every time. Malachite. I see. So Melly, you're interested in chimeras? I'm interested in everything. Chimeras especially. If you like, I'll tell you that sneaky innkeep in your pumpkin crime over there, how I outsmarted one. Yes, please. I would love that. Well, alright. Strapping tight then. Our friendly innkeep has sent me on a quest to collect a saliva of a wyvern chimera in the Quag Mangrove. It's a key ingredient for a vampire sunscreen. That makes sense. The issue is, the marshlands chimera is home turf. There's no way I could outfight him in his own domain. So I went to the route of trickery. My baba always said all chimeras encountered enjoyed some good subterfuge. I ain't really the brainy type, but I thought even if I failed, I might be entertained enough to help me anyhow. Indeed, needed to pick a clever approach, of course, so I did the only reasonable thing to do in the situation. I talked to a mouse. A mouse? A mouse. Found one in the local marshland. Offered him a bunch of cheese if he agreed to help me out. Was pretty easy to convince. Why a mouse? Everyone knows chimeras are afraid of mice, dummy. Exactly. I thought if it was scared, it might use its 3 brains less. So I dressed the mouse up as a best wizard regalia and I could find and made myself invisible. You can do that? Not usually, but then keeps drinks coming with great perks. They do indeed. Though I do not recall granting you invisibility. Yeah, invisibility might be too strong of a word. But with the wits I got from your drink, I remembered something. Chimeras are a hard time discerning between different shades of green. Oh, I think I know where it's going. Got quite the hand in camouflage, so I figured I'd put it to good use. I gathered some underbush sticks and leaves and made some glue from a tree resin and spit. Spit? Everything holds together better with spit. Let me jot that down. Sure thing, kiddo. So I put all together in a cloak of camouflage. Put some mud on my face and was ready to go. So dressed up in camouflage, the mouse and I, unseen, approached the chimera. It was arrested in the muddy stream, and two of its heads were in deep discussion about the sanctity of a canon compliance. What kind of heads did it have? Besides the dragon one, obviously. Classic lion and snake combo. Of course, all of them heard us approaching. First, they seemed curious, but all three of them froze up when they saw the mouse. Things looked like they looked mighty tall with his improvised wizard hat. I stayed right behind him, making his footsteps sound heavy. Of course, my camouflage seemed to work. It was different shades of green and brown, maybe blended with a marshy landscape. From up close, I could see the chimera trying to hide its fear as the mouse drew near, so I started the show. The mouse, or me, same thing at that point, loudly announced that he was a great wizard. He had come to collect the spell-casting ingredients for his blade switching spell. He was prepared to fight, but was willing to bargain if the chimera valued its life. To underline his great power and everything, I even made him float on my invisible hand. Luckily for me, the chimera was more than ready to take up that offer. Though it did briefly argue with itself whether fleeing was a better option. The snake wanted to fight, but that was only until the mouse growled, or I growled. One and the same, really. So the great mouse mage stated his conditions in no uncertain terms. 1 bucket of saliva. In return, he would leave the chimera in peace forever. I'll allow that he could summon a bucket out of thin air. Briefly lost my sanity when there was one more in-creature arguing, but finally the chimera agreed. It was filled to the bucket with saliva within a disturbingly quick time frame. Happy to avoid a monumental violence, the mouse wizard and his bucket of valuable chimera saliva floated away, promising that he would keep his honorable word. What an incredible ruse. I guess I got some of my Baba's brains and charm after all. More than some, it seems. Let's not get too carried away. Once we were out of sight, I had to keep my own end of the deal, of course. After getting out of my camouflage, I thanked the mouse and gave him an enormous amount of cheese I promised him. Wouldn't that much cheese be way too heavy for a single mouse to carry? Turns out the mouse is actually a wizard after all, and had some sort of dimensional pocket that he could store it all in. Disappear with the cheese and just left this ridiculous hat with me. He bid me farewell before I could ask him why he hadn't said something sooner about the whole wizard thing, you know? Ah, typical mouse with the wizard hat, I see. I prefer the detectives, personally. Me too. Afterwards, I thought I was in the clear, when suddenly something was breathing heavily right behind me. When I turned around, I was looking right into the scaly eyes of the wyvern chimera. Apparently, he wanted to know where the lizard would take his lead so that he could move to a more secure spot. He thought I was about to be smoked. But apparently Baba was right. They do like a good ruse. So it wasn't mad? No, it was amused, impressed even. In return for making it a week, it let me live and left me with some strange words. Strange words. Stranger than a talking dragon head? I mean, that kind of thing, that's kind of what dragons' heads do, right? Not sure. Maybe they do speak in prophecies. Prophecies? That's what it said it was giving me. It said, hope will fall and hope will rise. A hero will tether its final tread, burying the past and keeping the dead. Sound like a bunch of to me. How blasphemous. Didn't say it was real, but why they gotta make up these things so cryptic? Ain't no one got time to interpret this kind of stuff. And that's the thing with prophecies. No need to interpret them. You'll realize exactly what they mean soon enough. What hero do you think he was talking about? No clue. I bet it's you. I ain't no hero. I think you might be, Lynn. You know what would be very heroic of you? What? If you brought this alive to Kyle, the vampire, I'm sure his happiness about being finally able to walk in the sun again was extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself? My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him. My domain. What am I? Okay. Fine. Might as well. Guess I owe that leech of thanks for providing me with a strange adventure. Did you have fun? It was fun. Yeah, I'll admit it. It was fun. Just wish I could tell them all about it. But you make a good stand in innkeep. Oh, thank you. I try. Now, any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Last saw him at the Gaia fucking Malachi. Okay, Gaia Temple. The priest might know where he went. I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it. Care to share? I want to trade it. Information I need. For what? Can you teach me how to use a greatsword? That's it? Sure thing. Right now? Is right now okay? I got time. I got the time. Might take you more than one lesson though. That's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal then. I'll show you the basics tonight, and you tell me where to find the vampire. Yippee! That is, if your assistant's alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Okay, kiddo, let's go. Can we use your front yard? Of course. Go wild. Will do. Maybe not too wild. Are you coming too, Mal? No, I'll stay here having a drink. Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests that I could go on after this to practice my sword and stealth skills? Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon. Good little snarky little grin. I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with wits, stealthiness, and giant swords. Ha! I know you will. But first I gotta practice. See you later. Alright, Malachite. I like your ambition. I like your naivety. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere. You would know. Another drink, please. Same as before, sweet and all. Coming right up. Alright, let's see. So, I'm gonna make another one of these. Oh, there's a Sailor's Courage. Ooh, which is a high attack. Oh, we're gonna have like multiple changes of drinks? Oh god. Alright. Okay, so this one needs to have something. So no. I mean that would work, I guess, but no. 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 I think it works. I think one more. Nope. One more you. Sunny breeze. Oh, let's get a little butterfly. Some sweet optimism for my pessimistic customer. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. A genuine compliment. So, Malachite. Just leave me to my pondering. Got it. And I pondered until nightfall. Fable! Hiya, Innkeep. Hiya, Fable. I'm so happy the tavern is looking healthy again. You too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in. That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you. No, not at all. I was just very busy. Bunch of Ashen Grove trees got knocked over, and I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading a group of therapy sessions with local wildlife. Oh, I have so many points. 62.6. God damn. I'm gonna find something expensive for like you or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't have any like big redemptions yet. I don't even know what to really do for that kind of thing. I'll figure out some redemptions later. And of course, I had to check in on my nearby settlements too. See if they needed help with any damage after all that. Did Uncle Dragon make it? Yes! The werewolf settlement took big hits, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress kicker. It's very nice of you to check in on everyone. I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing cells, but that's what they were. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something? Go ahead. Do you maybe have a drinking repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I'd like this something that would make me tougher while also replenishing my social efficiency. I think I'm all done helping out now, but a drink that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again. I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I've already got an idea. Oh, just got a new recipe just because I'm thinking. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people were thankful for your presence. Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though, I started to feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought that for sure the world was going to end. Yes, I recall. You were right there. You were right that it wouldn't, of course. But I thought the people would be a little more freaked out about lack of night sky. But everyone seems to just be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it, and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventure will surely put them back in at some point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes." I don't even know if you could put them back. You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new. I'm not sure you can replace the stars, or if you should approach the loss that way. It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees in the night sky for a change. Right, but it still would be much nicer if some things would stay just the same. They never do. I'm just happy everyone is okay. Did you check it on Lynn yet? She should be hacking. My terrace to pieces outside. I did outside on your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you have any wood glue? It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melly with so much enthusiasm. And to catch up too. Catch up a bit. That too. She tried to rope me into the Wraith Sword training. Did you accept? I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melly. She's very sweet. Indeed. And I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing alright. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon. And about you, I'm sure. Maybe. Celebrates our well-being despite absurdity of this world. How about a drink? I would love a drink. Could you try that new one I requested? 1,000 wins, was it? In case I run into more people I needed help on the way back. I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. Oh, we got a new drink. Ooh. Oh. Oh, damn. That's like almost full on both ends. Okay. There's a little bit dex too. Okay, so first up, find something that does plus to both fortitude and charisma for sure. Okay. I don't need strength. Definitely not that one. Yeah, probably this one would be the best. Okay. So, want the charisma, because that's one that needs to be maxed out here. Okay. You get to at least 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Yeesh. That's a scary type of drink to make. Here you go, undo. Good boy. Good boy. Looks really neat. I like it looks of this one. A breezy drink inspired by you and your kindness. Thank you. Your drinks are still a highlight of my day. She makes the best drinks, right? They're okay. Really? Do you actually think that? Or is this a thing where you just don't want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason. She called you. They called you out. They taste good, as things can taste when you're me. Well said. Thank you. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot. They are also incredibly courageous and capable of hero. That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean. Why? Because I dream of adventure and the wonderful, exciting things it can bring. And I want to help people. Why? Why not? I'm Malachite. You're Mal. I mean, Malachite, obviously. Melody just talked about Mal. She said they, or I guess you, are very cool, and her new friends. She's suddenly very excited about it. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone. Oh. Well, okay. Then why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean. She keeps following me. And you take her along? Not by choice. I don't know you very well to judge the truth behind all this. But I think you should be honest. With her. And with yourself. Honesty goes a long way. I also believe that thing in Zoford could be fixed with honesty as well. You mean the missing familiar? I heard several familiars are missing, actually. Oh. And I believe that so many mages and familiars are present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're they're scared to face the possible consequences of their honesty. Ooh, sounds like Zoford is going through an eventful time. Thanks for letting me know. I'll keep an eye out or two out for future developments. Zoford isn't very far from here, is it? Not too far. It's in eastern Fasoa, and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town in the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Very pretty fireworks. Why? Does it sound like something up your alley? No, not mine, but Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of a risk-free theory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her. Sorry for asking, but first quest? I thought Melly just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for quests? No. I was a similar age when I ventured out on my first quest. The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yeah. Oh, that's sad. No, that's cool. No, I think it's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face such danger that early. Why not? It's always there, and might as well confront them when they're young, so they can accept its existence in their lives. That's an insane thing to say. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront children with that fact as early as we can. Oh, we made them. Oh, that's the first time I've seen the angry face on them. It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with it so much. Why should they just accept it if we make the world a better place with them instead? I mean, when you were on the quest with, I quote, a horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Wouldn't you prefer not to be alone? It builds character. It builds character. A character that thinks they should put other kids in miserable situations? Sure did a lot of good for you there. Weren't your parents worried to death about? Oh. Guessing there weren't parents. You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, innkeeper? Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about or ignoring all that star debris, they're losing sight of what's the important things. Like feeding me new information. Is that very nutritious for you? No, but it's fun. In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me, nor anyone else. I shall take my leave. Good luck. See you around, with less horrors, I hope. Ooh. Now I'm worried. About Malachite or Melanie? Both. Are you really going to send her on that quest? If she wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Zohar is a beautiful city with a low crime rates. I think she can handle a couple of rowdy familiars. And I doubt she'd be going alone. I hope not. There's little worse than being alone when you're scared. Very true. Are you scared of anything? Bad Yelp reviews? I don't think you have to be scared of that. You make the best drinks in all of Asteria. I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay. You got my 5 stars in the bag. Oh, I love you, Fable. Oh, you're so good. So good. I love you. Best pal in existence. I would ask what you're afraid of, but the answer would be everything. Is it? Yes, but I'm working on not letting fear stop me. I might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always just do the things when you're scared. Rather than not at all. Maybe this is still terrifying thought. How do you handle situations you're afraid of? I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from things that scared me, but with the right things that scare you walking away, it's right there still. Grab the letter, let me read it. Staying becomes less crushing weights on your shoulders. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they're still worth experiencing. That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime. Perhaps. One of my friends is sitting here right now. Where? Wait, are they this? Oh, you mean me. That makes me really happy. Also, it makes me really bad about having to go back home. Don't worry, go home. Fix the many things that worry you. As long as you come back. Always. I'll see you tomorrow, innkeeper. See you tomorrow, my friends. Get the letter! I want to read the letter! I just refuse to read it. I refuse to grab the letter, and I want to know what it says. Another rainy day. Act 2 still. New Horizons. Oh, you're new. Okay. Good mythical morning. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time is not only relative, but it's not only relative, but it's also flexible. Like a gummy worm. One time I actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex. And did it work? No. But it almost. It would have been the drip of primordial seed to enhance the curvature that should have done it. But no access to the primordial seed. Bummer. I heard that's not very easy to get. Theopractically it is. Theopractically? Practically in theory, duh. That makes sense. I get it. You do? No, not actually. Of course I do. Interesting and suspicious. Are you mayhaps also a person of magic? Well, I do make magical drinks. Enchanted mixology? That indeed is a niche. Say, innkeeper, did something you make ever explode? Occasionally. Heck yeah, welcome to the club. I think I blow something up at least once or twice a week. I'm Hex, by the way. Nice to meet you, Hex. Nice to meet you too. Question? Just innkeeper for now. Alright. Well then, innkeeper, how about a super wheezy breezy drink for me? Any flavors you might fancy? Maybe something that'll make me focus more, perhaps, or help me better understand the primordial vortex. Gotcha. Well, kind of figured this is the kind of drink we need for you. Yep, you're an intelligence type. Though, some of your reason would be bad, but we need something super smart, so we'll do that. I'm guessing a smart focus drink is going to come next. I mean, might as well, yeah. With a bit of charisma. And a bit of intelligence. God, the drink combo is actually really pretty. It should boost your focus like nothing else. Amazing! I can already feel the ideas cooking up. I think I figured out a way to get that primordial seawater too. Never mind. That explanation would be too complex to grasp, so... What complex reason brings you to my tavern, Hex? Getting away from the smartest people in Asteria. And who would that be? Doesn't matter. You tell me? My sister. She's studying and driving me crazy with all her theories. They're so reasonable, you know? No chaos, but there has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure. Oh, hello you. Structure is key to everything, young lad. Without structure, and there is no chaos, and thus there be no entropy. I found entropy to be quite essential in this world. And you are? Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad. And to you, innkeeper, is it? Correct. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I suppose you may call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken out loud. I'm an archivist. At least I used to be. And now I'm dead. Somewhat. Not completely, obviously, but under mysterious circumstances, I happen to still be conscious. So you're undead. Precisely. How? Well, I passed on, and one day I rose up from the grave. It was like a long sleep, completely knackered for thousands of years. At least, I believe it's been 1,000 years. What year is it? 1755? That's brutally long. So, how did you come back to life? I'm not too sure myself. I woke up and walked on like nothing had happened. Thought to myself, might as well explore this world anew. Those who had risen with me didn't seem inhabited by an independent consciousness. And alas, I didn't care. Or alas, didn't care. And those who'd risen with you? There are more like you out there. Of course! Undead rarely rise alone. They mostly serve a master. Right. However, I decided to not bother with that and go on my way. Going south, I passed through Zoford and found a small little tavern. A bit like this one, more nautical in style. They had a lot of fish. I've never been a fan of seafood, though I got to listen to a lot of town gossip. Care to fill me in on that Zoford gossip? Well, apparently a well-known noble married a commoner, decided to run off with her, leaving the family without their heir. How scandalous. But there's more. Fishermen fear that Zoford has been cursed by the sea witch. They said the docks have been haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves of the moon all night. And during the day, they disappear like ghosts. Bit of a weird curse. Fitting for any sea witch and wild sailor's tale. Innkeeper, do you have a drink for this undead fella? A drink and a mop? Just a drink. I won't be needing a mop. If you say so. What would you like? Something that'll loosen up my non-existent tongue. Something that'll full of charm and appeal. Come right up. Alright. Oh, I mean, the Spoken Heart would probably work just fine. But I think the Sunny Breeze is just a... They'd have more words probably with that. Yeah, we'll do it Sunny. Yeah, it's not asking for more fortitude or anything like that. Alright, let's see here. What's to give to that? Probably that, but that one would also do fine. Yeah, we'll do this one. Charisma! Alright, and then don't need any more dex, just a little bit though of intelligence. Sunny Breeze going right up. real charmer, just for you. Jolly! I feel like I can conquer words and the world with my words alone. Oh? Not that I would ever do that. I care more about the words than worlds. Archivist things, you know? I feel like you're a lich. I spent most of my life reading and sorting and archiving, and that didn't leave a lot of time for dreams and hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Come on now. The type hardly counts. That type hardly counts. Agreed. It's only natural. Oh, I think you've given me an idea, Bone Man. I did? Yes. If I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could... Alright, gotta go. If my sister asks if you see me, no you didn't. Thanks, bye. And, energetics, young fellow. Indeed. If you don't mind, I'd like to linger here for a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. I got a job to put together. Oh, no, not yet, apparently. Fable, you returned. Hey, Innkeep, how's it going? All fine and dandy. How about you, Fable? I'm still very busy with helping farmers and rebuilding their barns and fences. Also, apparently a bunch have lost their crops due to how hot the stars were. That's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible. I've never seen anything like this before. Historically, the Lady of Gilded Sea never struck me as someone to unleash painful omens. Apologies. My manners, it's impolite to burst into conversation just like that. I'm Scully. Fable. Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for being impulsivity. That's alright. I was just surprised that you could actually talk. Oh, no offense. I just thought, usually... None taken. Usually skeletons don't speak. Theoretically, they don't. Theoretically? Practically in theory. Exceptions confirm the rule. You sound like a wizard. Please don't say that. Okay, let's pretend I didn't. Scully, how did you like your drinks? Surely, in experience, I can feel it gurgling in my bones. Sometimes they do that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Could you also make me a drinking keeper? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my finesse would be nice. You know, you have a very delicate zucchini seeds, and they'll give up immediately. Of course, coming right up. Alright, let's see. Yep. Oh, thank you for the 8 months, Grin. God, what? How? God, it's been so long. It's an insane amount of time that's been going. Well, thanks. I always appreciate you. Ooh, hope you're having a good day. Let's see. They want Dex, they said, so. Tired? Yeah, fair. I get to go. Oh. Oh, you're just in the VC right now. Maybe next time I play this game, we can just bring you guys in. We can do voices together. Be a fun little thing to do all at once. Might start that one over and we work together on making drinks if we did something like that though. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do Sistrek. Because different drinks you make will affect the story differently. So it'll be interesting for another run once I get through this on my own. Yeah, I'd like you guys to be able to too. Okay, so specifically they want something now. Okay, they want something to just help their courage. I don't need that. I want that. I mean, this would add to both of those. So, I mean, I guess we could add this. I don't necessarily need to, though. Oh, yeah, let's... Oh, I could? Okay, I don't necessarily have to add infusions. Okay, we're gonna look at the book here. I'm sure infusions are important. They're not actually crystals, but okay. Magical plants. I don't actually know, like, if they matter to do it or not. Like, it's not taking anything away from the drink, I guess. I mean, just boost the drinks makes it me use less. Oh, I fucked up. Alright. Oh, on your face. Sorry, Andu. There we go. I need at least one fortify. Oh. Then the rest in dexterity. There we go. Fucked up the drink first. I hope it tastes refined enough. That's perfect. You know what I need, innkeeper. Of course I do. After all, you're regular. Of course I do. After all, you're my favorite regular. You know what? One of these is more true than the other. So, yes. I am? Yes. You are absolutely my favorite. Melly's after you. And you're my favorite innkeeper. Thank you, Fable. So, do you think a farm work will be done? Oh, I hope so. Not that I don't like helping them out, I do, but thinking soon everyone can get back to normal life, the better. Do you perhaps need a hand? I happen to have two. I might know a thing or two about crops and fences. Sure. I could use the help carrying a few things over to Jagarin. My treehouse is just around the corner. Splendid. Splendid sounds like quite a useful endeavor. I'll gladly indulge. Thank you. Innkeep, before we go, I had something I wanted to give you. What do you have for me, Fable? Some dried honey flowers. Farmers that didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers. And you're always so helpful and nice, so I wanted to share them with you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas on how to use them. Thank you very much, Fable. I'll make sure to put them to good use. New infusion. So you accept donations for ingredients? Certainly. I can only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? That's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful! In my prior life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mixing. I think I still recall my assistant's favorite recipe. Her snow. Do you store it under your hat? Of course! Where else would I keep it? Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. Innkeeper, thanks for being such a patient and pleasant host. I shall be on my way then with Fable. But I'll be back, should I not crumble into a pile of bones from one day to the next. Let's hope not. Why won't? I'm just joking around. I hope. I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Anyways, Innkeeper, thank you so much. You're still a highlight of my day, no matter how dark the night. See you around. Bye, Fable. Let's go, Scully. No time to lose. Fable, come back. You look fancier too. That I was able to witness such rarity of my lifetime, immaculate. You would even get excited about a rusty nail. Of course I would. Such a splendid chemical process. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust be my least favorite of them. Ruins a lot of hard work. Does it now? Yep. Makes everything porous. Oh. Kyle, Rhea. Nice to see you both again. Likewise, dear innkeeper. How has your day been? Can't complain. Had some interesting customers today. Ah, like the one distinguished gentleman who crossed our paths on our way in. Distinguished, yeah. Gentlemen don't know. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman. What makes you a gentleman? Manners. He was quite polite, I recall, greeting me with the tip of his hat. You find everyone polite, even your smile. But Mr. Slime is quite polite. What a peculiar clock you have there. Oh, that's right, that's your ex-wife's. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. It looks like a clock in Evelyn's living room. It reminds me of the times I impatiently waited for her to come home after important meetings and banquets. Do you know if that is her clock by any chance? I think that might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about it now, shall we? Okay. Say, Innkeep, have you read the letter yet? That'd be a story I'd love to hear right now. Not yet, no. Tragic. I always love writing letters. Innkeep, you got a drink for me. Something that'll make me tougher. So I can get through today's babbling. Of course. Alright, what do we got for you here, huh? Right, fortitude, fortitude, fortitude. And there's only one drink that does that. Oh, well, 1,000 wins almost does that, but yeah. Here we are. Ooh. Sorry, ooh, that might attack 2, jeez. Okay, so that does that and that, so don't need that. Don't need that. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait, actually, that one could work. Yeah, so I think, yep, we'll add this in. Just a tint of charisma. And the rest right into fortitude. Frosted Lagoon. I think we're going to get to the end of this day before we go ahead and raid out. Oh, what was that sound? Now that's what I'm talking about. A gift of the great dragons. Did I... Well, thank you. I gave it my best. Did it, was it better than usual? Can taste that. I feel sturdier already. I've having doubts about you, Innkeep, but I must say, you know your job. So how has your day been for you two? That must have been like the best drink I've made, because I've never heard that cling before. The usual. Splendid. It was my first day in centuries, out and under the rays of the sun. And how did you like it? It was brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean... Rhea and I took the day trip to the capital, since I rarely get to see it full in the daily life. There are so many people. Too many. Just the right amount for a city. It was so vivid, it almost made me feel alive. And everyone was able to admire my beautiful cape. Is that the cape? The cape of invisibility? It absolutely is. How curious. Does it mean you two are going to Baruvia now? Huh? Why would we want to go there? That was the deal. I help you get your cape. so you can attend the fancy pavilion vampire banquet, and I get me gold's worth. Oh, but I got that invitation about 500 years ago. Didn't I mention that? Oh. No. No! What about material then? Well, I can give you gold right now if you want. Can you accompany me a while longer, though? Fine. Oh, wonderful. Every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy. What a great day to be a vampire. I got my cape back and I can walk under the sun like mortals. Say, innkeep, what if you thought of a new drink? One that would taste just as incredible as the gentle and welcoming beams of light feel on your skin. Oh, yeah. That's kind of a vague description, but I think I might have something in mind already. Oh, sunrise. Ah, wonderful. I wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in sunlight as well. Do you know how she's doing? Do you think I could pay her a visit? You shouldn't. I should. The air smells like recolonization. Constellation. Do you think that's a good idea? It ain't. It is. Kyle, you've stolen your cape. Do you think she'd greet you with open arms? You know what I'd do if my ex-husband stole me hammer? What? Take it and smash all he holds dear. No one takes what's mine. But the cape is mine. Is she in the same opinion, you think? Oh. Maybe you're right. It would be a shame to lose my cape again. All she had to do was ask. Oh, my undead Evelyn. There's never been a wish of hers I turned down. And I wouldn't to this day. I don't want to hear whatever you have to say to her. I'd lose my mind. Well. Yeah, I know. Oh, how much I miss her. My heart is aching. If that's all. Maybe one day she'll reach out to me. I still miss her dearly. And I shall miss her evermore, looking toward the mountain's peak, knowing she merely is a gasp away. Maybe a drink could help for now. Oh, would you do that? A drink for me? Of course. Something strong, please, dear innkeeper, so that my heart may stop aching soon. Alright. You want something strong? Ooh, we do have a new strong drink. The only difference is the dex. Oh, I want to make the new drink so bad, but he doesn't need a dex, and that's the only difference. I don't want to ruin it, so... Alright. Sailor's Courage, though? No, I won't. Alright, let's see. I need something that adds to charisma. Oh. I mean, yeah, this would do just fine there. This is what he was asking for, right? Yeah, he was asking for that. Okay. So, yeah, this would be fine, I think. 1 and 2. And a dash of charisma. I can't mend your broken heart, but perhaps this helps? It does. Thank you, innkeeper. Why don't you tell the innkeep more about your day, Right. I suppose that I wasn't done yet. Where was I? Your trip to the capital? Busy streets, bustling with people? Roots! Roots? Roots? Roots. We admired the roots that enclose the cities almost like a rampart. I finally had the chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating. For once, gotta agree. Almost had me believe myths are true. Myths? Myths. I told you, rumor has it the roots are the Aether Tree. Breaking the surface and taking hold of Gaia where they guard the capital. Ooh. Ah, yes, very good defense indeed. What is wood to do but protect the city? A city is protected with stone. Oh. I was never very involved in fortification efforts, I figured. Oh. We've also met a lovely Seraph again. Oh, the lovely Seraph again. How are investigations coming along? Very well. She seems eager and determined. A detective spirit. Believe the last made her way to Dulwell. Seems to be onto something. I can't wait to hear the story when she returns. Oh, please let her return. Likewise. Say, Rhea, can we go to town and check out the antiques dealer? Oi, why? I want to see if I can find any keepsakes from my old times. From the old times. Very well then. But you won't munch on the shopkeep, will you? Of course not. I'm well satiated from the innkeeper's creation. Alright then, let's go. Goodbye, innkeep. Enjoy shopping spree. Oh, you're new. Oh, look at you. Oh, you have two. Is that Cerberus? Oh, I love your look. I want to pet you. Well met, adventure. Do my eyes deceive me? Minty in the flesh? Hello, darling innkeeper. It's good to see you again. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting 15-year mark, right? It'll be 25 years soon, naturally. You know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time spans longer than a decade. I'm well aware. Good that you have me to drop in from time to time to remind you. I couldn't be more grateful. Especially when you bring Casket and Ken along. Oh, look at you guys. Do cute service beats still get a discount here? Always. So what's brought you back to this area? It's not your usual haunt. No, I generally prefer something more moist. Not the word I'd have used, but something akin to that. It's decidedly too arid around these parts for my taste. And here I thought I would get to at least enjoy the recent downpour, but no. The stuff came pouring down was unique. That's one way to put it. Destructive is another, and possibly more accurate. But I'm glad to see your tavern hasn't suffered the same fate as many of the streets and buildings I saw on my way here. Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair before. Though the scenery has always been worth the struggle. Oh, you're a mermaid. But now, I'm afraid it wasn't possible to take in much enjoyment from the passing landscape. Not when I had to pay so much attention to not endanger myself and my sweet service beast. You've told me of your struggles with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear that the recent events have made it worse. Oh, well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using Primordial Vortex as a way to skip your veranda's stairs is a marvelous accessibility touch. Quite impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear that my little spells are doing their job. I hope the city will put a similar care into rebuilding the streets. Flatter cobblestone would do wonders for many people like me. But believe it or not, I didn't come all this way to talk about the development of inclusivity in urban infrastructure. No, really? Shocking, right? I'm here on the hunt, one could say. What do you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. I've heard a few hush whispers in my library. Folks say pearls appear in Lonesome Lagoon this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting, then. Thank you. Though, while pearls might be my main objective, I decided to come to town with only a singular... haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I need to ask you for something, innkeeper. A good drink? No. My manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, yes? Ah, of course. I finished devouring the manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It just took me a while to recall doing so, you see? Since it's been so long since I definitely got done with that. Oh. Lovely. I'm glad to have such a reliable old friend to proofread my work. Would you like to drink? Would you like to drink while I engage my brain cells to remember where I put it? If you're offering, I'd be pleased to accept. Have I not read it in 25 years? Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey. I'll do my best. While I very quickly read this book again. Oh, it's the first snow! Ooh, very fortifying. Ooh, and Peak Sunrise is very... A sweet drink that feels like standing on a mountain peak. While this drink focuses on intelligence, adventurers may feel infused with confidence and the ability to take climbs to their favorite mountain range. But it is no sparkling nebula, though, is it? The distilled osmos, the sparkling fizzles and ton rewires just synapses, inspiring great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and scholars. Yeah, so this will be the one. Gotta pay attention to what they actually start paying attention to what they actually do. Okay, so I need something that just adds charisma and intelligence. No, definitely not. Alright, let's see. One more intelligence. And I think 2 charisma. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you. I've missed this. Good to see your Mexican kills haven't diminished it one bit. In fact, I think I might be coming up for an idea for a new story. Let me note that down real quick. Take your time. So, while I enjoy mixology, no matter what you put in front of me, I'd enjoy it more if you could recall the location of my very precious manuscript. You know, the one I lovingly worked away at for half a century whilst my library came to be. Certainly. It should just be below this pile. No, wait, I must have put it over here, actually. Alright, given an ongoing battle with your organizational habits, it might take you a bit longer to recover it. And I had some pearls to get to. So how about this? I'll return in 7 days, and then I can tell you all about my pearl hunt in exchange for my manuscript. My proofread manuscript. That would be helpful. Good. It was nice to see your weary face again, Innkeeper. Likewise, Minty. Have a safe, pearlful journey. Huh, I'll try. "7 days should be enough to read a manuscript, right?" Why didn't you? Oh, new quest. Capital Roots. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Deep long throat. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Nope. Yes, so forth. The Archmage looking for familiar reason. Nope. The words docks are a popular viewpoint. And surely only a sea witch can be responsible for this. Ah, yes. There are a lot of people in Zophor, someone is bound to know something with missing familiars. What do they find hiding? I knew we'd have enough soon. The lively port of oh my goodness. The lively port of Zophor is known not only for its docks, but it's also a large community of mages. Lately there seems to be something mysterious going on. The familiars of several archmages have gone missing and are nowhere to be found. But it's a big city. There must be someone who knows something. Could their disappearance be related to the tale of the sea witch who's cursed the Zophor docks? Alright, I think that is where we're going to call it for today, just because I got to go pick some people up here soon. So we're going to go ahead and raid out after this. We'll get the game saved, of course. We're still in Act 2, though. Alright, we'll save the game real quick. Yep, save it right here. Yep, we'll write that. Alright. Yep, I will, don't worry. I'm just going to raid out here. Let me switch over to ending. Alright. As usual, still loving this game. Really am. Let's see who we got to read. We do plan on doing another stream tomorrow. We're gonna actually get. We can thank Grim for this, but we are going to be getting New Vegas set up to do a stream. Hopefully that game works, as I have been having so many problems getting that as well, getting games going. So hopefully it works. We're gonna be rating a usual here, Lyris. Here we go. But we're gonna be back again tomorrow with New Vegas. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope we get to see you around again sometime. If you wish to stick around for the raid, feel free. But as usual, there is never any pressure to do so if you don't want to. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope we can see you next time. Bye-bye.